One of the batteries on my clock died. I gotta get some new batteries. Yeah. Oh, they left. I'm here. Suppose you don't see me. Might not be. Come on back. All right. This will be the fun part. They're getting the jigsaw out. We'll get this out and have it out ready. Jigsaw. Hey, redneck, what's up? Hope you're having a good morning. How you doing? Excuse me. Oh, let's see how I want to do this. I'll put that back too far. Even a skill saw kills my damn thing. That's crazy. I just ain't gonna be able to do lives and build anything. If not messing with the chat with my live stream. Hey Jack, what's going on, brother? I want to build me a little side table. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. Bud Files, good morning. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Cheers. This is the hard part. I wish I had a big enough bandsaw. I just do it on a bandsaw, but I don't have one. I'll have to jigsaw that down there. Still got everybody, or did it die? Yeah, it died, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay. Hey, Dan's Wood Turning. Morning. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, it didn't that time. I guess it caught up. But I'm gonna have to move this way over. And so when I cut this, it ain't putting all the weight down. There we go. As far as I can go anyway. I can pull the table out a little bit though if I have to. Yeah, I won't go that far, but there's far enough. I'll show you what I'm going to build. I got a picture of it, and I'm building it by sight, not by measurements. Little table I seen. See if I can find the pictures over here somewhere, unless I deleted them by accident. I showed everybody yesterday. There it is, right here. You guys can see it, so I get it where you can see it. That table right there. Little side table. Mine will probably be a little bit smaller than that. That little table right there. All right, now had gotten the legs figured out before I went live. That way I didn't sit here and make a fool of myself trying to figure it all out in my head. There's no numbers on it. The top's only 11.25 by 11.25. So that's where I'm at. I'm cutting the first leg out now. I hope I got enough 1x12 to do this. I don't want to cut it off completely because I still need as much room as I can because it's 25 inches, excuse me, 25-inch long legs. So I got to do the rest of the cutting with the jigsaw. So I don't waste a bunch of wood and not have enough wood for my all 4 legs. I think it'll look pretty cool when I'm done. Yeah, that's right, Dan. Just recommendations. Hey, Trevor, good morning, brother. Yeah, just recommendations. That's all they are. All right. So I can get in here and do this. Cut that off. You gotta move it out here to be able to get the rest of this. Because I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Probably gonna I'll get it started, but I ain't gonna have enough to finish it off. So there's the first leg. Do some sanding and stuff like that on it. That's the first leg. And what it does, there'll be 4 of them, of course, the same way. And it attaches like that on each corner going around. And then it has a connector piece that'll go to all 4 legs right here in the middle. It'll be nice when I get done. I gotta get this cleaned up right there so I can trace and it'll be clean. Right here, get me a chisel. Clean that up right there. I was able to cut that one pretty close, clean there. Set you over there, keep you handy. What's everybody up to today? Anybody got plans on building anything? Lay this flat. I'll make sure it lays flat. There. Benny, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Had your watch hours running for about a day and a half the other day, watching your playlist. Have to do it again. How close are you on your hours, or where are you at on your hours? Just wonder if I should just cut every damn thing with the damn jigsaw. Oh, I didn't bring me nothing to drink out. Oh, well. Just getting to 1,000? Well, I'll turn them on again overnight. Let them run all night when I come out of here. I ran Vices the other day. I run it all day Tuesday. What's today? Friday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and until 10:30 yesterday morning. Yeah, 2.5 days down there. So got him several hours. I'll watch yours again for you. Let it run that night when or if I'm not live, I'll let it run. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It might be easier, but I'm gonna slow that down. I'll take a less aggressive. I need a less aggressive blade though. That thing there, it'll wear you out. If I got one. What are you gonna build, Red? Redneck? This is a thinner blade, but we'll try it. If it don't work, then I'll go after it. If I don't have it. I got one, but damn blade's all burnt up, changed colors. Come on out there. Maybe I'll have a little bit better control with this one. Get in there. There you go. Yeah, it'll cut. Get some new blade. You're watching. Highback just a little bit earlier. He had issues with his feed. I don't know what happened. And I turned around and he was gone. And I was like, whoop. And I checked all my people on sub and nobody was live. So I said, well, I'll just go live real quick. Yeah, that's a little bit better. blade wants to run sideways. Well, happy birthday, Benny. Hope you have the best birthday you've ever had today. Mini birdhouse with some sun. That's cool. Picture frames for some engravings. Cool. Yep, I hope you have a great birthday. It's always good to have a good birthday. Especially when we get in our ages. Let's finish this cut. Well, it's going to be, I probably ain't going to have enough. I have maybe enough for 3. I'm going to have to do some splicing on the leg. Hey, Joseph. Hope you're having a good morning. Hey, Brian Jones. Hope your day's going well. Good to see y'all jump in here. Oh, man. Hit that refresh right there real quick. Whew. Good warm, good warm. It'll be another hot one today. Won't be there. Bear Grooves, what's going on, brother? Morning. Hope your day is going well so far. I gotta go out and try to find me a piece of driftwood on the river before too long. We got me some mason jars. Get me some white sand to put in it. Go get me some beach grasses, stick in them, hang it on the wall. I think that'll sell pretty quick. Get ready for some of this fall weather stuff. Yep, doing all right, brother. Doing all right. Feeling better each day. The old flu had me down for a while. I still got a little bit, I guess, in my lungs. Sometimes I get a little tingle in my throat and get the coughing, but other than that, I'm all right. Or feel all right. I may not be all right. I hate how pine rolls up when you're using a jigsaw. There's two. There's two of them. It's two-way hockey sticks. Play both ways. Hey, Bice, good morning, buddy. How you doing this morning? Hope you're feeling well today. Didn't see you last night. I figured you was probably feeling bad or he's busy. Okay, this is one I copied. I need to do the same with this one. Damn, I wish I could get two out. We'll do that. And then that's going to put the next one. Woo, that's going to be close. I'm getting all four. Both. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not putting in your brain and overworking yourself what you're going to end up doing. I hope you don't. Oh, Tinky's hollering at, hi, baby. What you doing? You want to come in here? Come on, hang on. I'm coming. Come on, baby. Hang on. You want to say hi to everybody? Down, down. There we go. There's my fat dog. You say hi to everybody? Say hi to everybody? Yeah. You say hi to everybody? I got you. Yeah. He's a Tinky. My Tinky. My Tinky. Yeah. My Tinky. Say hi to everybody? My baby. My old girl, ain't you? My old girl. Say hi to everybody? All right. Go back out there. Here. Back up. Come here. Over here. Now you can go out. There you go. Or you let me leave the door open so you can lay right there? All right, we'll do that. You can lay down there. She's actually laying right there at the door. Which you guys will be able to see what I'm doing down there. I'll lower it a little bit more. Oh, shit. What happened? Oh, I didn't redo live. Never mind. Thought, oh, shit, my live feed went dead. There we go. Finding me. Morning, brother. How are we doing? Well. Who else came in just a minute ago? Mims, that's who it is. What's going on, brother? Hope you're having a good morning. Yeah, Tinkerbell. She used to be a skinny little girl till we got her fixed, and then she blew up. But she likes to eat too, so she eats just as good as we do. Bad habit we picked up, but oh well. It's a long drive for you, Joe. I cannot send messages. I have to use Messenger out here for some reason. I guess my signal in here for standard messaging will not work because of the metal in the building. So we've even had problems sitting inside the house and try to send her a picture that I've taken or something like that. She'll send that picture to me. I try to send it across regular messages. It still won't go. She could be sitting right next to me. It's crazy. AT&T sucks, in my opinion. All right. Well, let's copy this one. It looks like I'm going to have enough to make all 4 legs, which is cool hell. I'll be able to make this build today. Then I don't know if I'm going to have enough for the cross members in the middle. Well, Bice, I hope your day goes better than it did for you overnight, brother. I hope you get to feeling better. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and mark this one out right now. Just a little bit outside of that, where I don't cut into my own piece. All right, we're all good there. Got them all copied out, traced out. I know this is my original. I'm going to put number 1 on it. That way, if I have any other issues, like a break or something, I know which one I traced. Yeah. The bikes I get top bunk. Can you get up there, Vinny? We'll have to hop up, hope it don't break down. Because you're a big guy. Oh, I know, Bryce. That's why I know it's a lot of stress to deal with, you know, on you and her. Because I guarantee you, she's worried about you on top of all the things she's doing for school and everything like that. And I wish, man, I wish I could be there to help you, especially when it goes to moving and stuff. I just have to put knee braces on and everything else, but I'd help as much as I could. You know, I think everybody probably feels that way. They'd be right there if they could. All right, well, I'm going to get these 2 cut out real quick. Y'all party amongst yourselves. I'll look in on you here in a minute.
Come on, man.
Oh. And there's 3. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Yeah, Benny's birthday. Understandable, Bice. Understandable. Hard to lift that stuff anymore. That's why I have a dolly. It used to be the same way. I did the heavy shit myself. I get dolly, strap it to the dolly, and do it myself the hard way. Yeah. I appreciate Hobby. I'm sorry, man. Your live died on me. I was watching or had it running, but I turned around and everything was black. So I don't know. Oh no, Bryce. Can you make an appointment? Ours, ours you have to make an appointment. You walk in, you can sit there for hours before you get a chance to get called in. But they did put a window you could walk up as long as all you was doing is renewing a tag. A couple other the really simple things. Yeah, I bet. 16-inch solo clutch. Yeah, they're heavy. The truck clutches are heavy. Yeah. Meinhardt. Where's Meinhardt? I skip him. I miss him. Meinhardt. Hey, Meinhardt. I'm sorry if I missed you. There he is. No, that ain't him. There he is. See him now. Morning, Meinhardt. Hope you're having a good morning. Day's going well. Okay, got numbers. That's how they used to do it before they moved up close. Actually, he moved closer to me, which is great. But when they put that little, it's kind of like a drive-up window in a way, but you can't drive up till you got to walk up to it. But they, since they put that in there, it made it a lot easier because I can just walk up to it and hand them the piece of paper they mail me for my new registration. Walk up there, give them that and the money, and hand them my sticker, and I'm done. I don't have to go in there and wait in a long line. Now, if there's a long line out there, I wait until another day. But I about forgot about my tag this year, and boy, yeah, let's do it this way. I can roll my table out a little bit, and I ain't got to move this thing a second time. Roll you out just a little bit. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to jump back on and get this last leg cut. Jumped on me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I set up a live giveaway August 1st. It's a Saturday night at 8 p.m. It's on my page. Y'all go check it out. It only takes 5 seconds. It's only a little 5-second video. It says the date and time and everything on there. And I appreciate everybody's support. For hitting 200. Yeah, we're gonna have a little party. And the legs are cut. Now I'll have to get those all taped together, do some sanding. All right, Benny, you have a great day, brother. Happy birthday again. I hope you have a great one. Let's see, that's going to be, now I know that piece right there would be wide enough. The center of this is basically going to be 2.5 inches, so that piece will be wide enough for that. Let's see, and that's not going to be wide enough. It's only 9.25. So I may end up having to cut a piece out of it, and that's got a knot in it. That'd probably be right where I need to cut that split. I might be able to come up here somewhere and get it up higher in that clean wood. We'll figure that out. You got to get a new roof put on your new old place. Be able to sell it. I need to get a new roof. The house is 40 years old, still got the same roof on it. And the shingles are starting to break. Yep, I'd get one out of that one. I can get one out of the center of that. And that'd be more structurally sound. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So what I got to do is figure out exactly how I want to do that. Seeing how, move you all a little closer when you watch how I do this. So what I got to do is I'm gonna have the cross member, you know, in the center, be half lap, of course, you know. So this basically right here is my center, and how I figured from here to here, square. So this It's not exact, but that was close. I'm 13 inches here and I'm 13 inches here. Pencil. I'm gonna mark 6.5 this way. And if I mark 6.5 this way, then I'm gonna go put a light mark there and a light mark there. Then the center is actually center of that, and that difference is 7/8 of an inch. So we're going with 3/8, 7/16 is the center of that. So there's my center, and I'm 1.7/8 wide by that. Let's see what the tape measure showing me. Yep, 1.7/8 wide here. 1.7/8, so we're going 15/16. Yeah, I believe that's right. 15/16. Yeah, 15/16 is half of 1.7/8. So there's my center, and this is a 45-degree angle when it's standing up straight. So what I'll do is I'll mark it like this right here, right dead center. You know, we're using 3/4 inch thick material, so I'm gonna mark 3/8 each way. So that marker I just put in the center. And that's going to be where my cross member crosses. And then what I'm going to do is, if I can get the damn square, so I don't need to get my little square. And then what I want to do is I want to square over off the short point here. And off the short point over here. Got a lot of lines there, shit. So 1.7/8 is how tall my cross members need to be to fit in here, not stick over or anything like that. So that's 1.7/8, 1.7/8 for those. So what I'm going to do is, this piece of wood's pretty clean here, but I'm going to have to rip them. Well, I can't run a table saw or it'll kill my feed. So we'll wait on that for right now. But what I'm going to do is do some sanding on these. And then you put these over here for right now. Set these over here out of the way for right now. And what I got to work on is getting everything looking nice and pretty and kosher. Okay, that's what I want to have to do like that. I got to get it taped together. Taping it together, it's going to be in the way there. If I can't do that, well, I got to get me some double back tape. Hey. Yep. Definitely gonna have to get me some double back tape. So tape all stuff like this together. All right, come on, man. Yeah, it's pretty close right there. Get that there. So I can take that end of the middle, and then I can work on out. Let me take some. This is, and then I can work on one end at a time. Make sure it's still good here. Yeah. Everybody still doing okay? Dan Woodturning, he's back. Over 10 years old. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. There ain't no way I get somebody to insure this place. Madrano, good morning, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Just working on a little side table I'm making. Let's do this. Flip this around like this. And what I can do is get this. Uh-oh. Chicken yelling. I hear you. Yeah, and I can get this close and I'll get underneath the center here. Okay. I hear you, Roadrunner. All right. Good. So I can start the sanding process on this end. Out here, I'm not too bad. I'll be good there. Over here is where I've got to work on. So let's put it like this. Actually, you know what? I need something wider to hold down on them. Like this. And let's put this. That ain't wide enough. Well, these ain't wide enough. Get a wider clamp. Look like that. Community, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Well, Meinhardt, all you got to do is get started, brother. That's all you got to do. Yeah, I was just going to video this, and I said, I'm just going to go live with it. This would have been a long video to do all this. Painstaking video. All right. Well, I wish I knew how to set planers up. I'd done it, do it with a planer. That's something I got to learn with planers. Oh, ow. All right, getting stuff. That's 150. I don't know if anybody's heard of this stuff, but I was turned on to it by some friends. It's Serious Grit. You can get it on Amazon. It's a tougher, longer lasting sandpaper. Don't tear as easy. I like it. I had a piece of 80 grit that I used it for a long time before it finally had to change it. I had a piece of some splinters got in there somehow. It's some good stuff. It's thick. You can tell the difference as soon as you touch it. Yeah, it's much better than Diablo and stuff. Serious Grit. You can find it on, just look up Serious Grit on Amazon, you'll find it. This was a pack. This is a 50 pack, 5 different grits. It goes from 80 grit to 220. You get 10 of each. 220, 180, yeah, 210, 220, 180, 150. Let's see. That's 180 still. Yeah, 150, 120, yeah, 80, 120, 150, 220. It's good stuff. I mean, I used the heck out of this 150. It's still reusable. It's good stuff. Check it out. I cut that one real thin there, didn't I? Well, not much I can do about it now. That must have been my last one I cut. But it lasts longer. All right, let me do a little sanding. How full? I made to empty my bag here. Because it is full. All right, here we go. It didn't take long. It don't take long. Like that. That one's just going to be a little thinner. I just sand it separately. It'll be all right in here. You probably won't be able to notice it once I'm done. All right, now let's see. I'm just going to take these off and just holding them together like that. Let me see. Put this one on here like this. You should counter that. Yep. Yeah. Suckers straight there. Good there. The corner's off. That one's just off, period. All the way around for some reason. It must have been the last one I cut. Mads, good morning. Hope you're having a good morning, good day. It's almost lunchtime. They're good, Madrano. They're good. You'll like them. You'll be satisfied. You'll save money in the long run. 9mm, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good morning. Just working on my table legs here. Take this tape off I got on this middle section here. All right, do a little bit more sand in here. We'll get the other side. Yeah, wait a minute. Put you over here. Let me see it better, what I'm doing. All righty. Now, you got to get this side done because I've already got that side. It's just a matter of just take the clamp off here. I'm going to put it on this side like this. That way I can set it like this. Now I can take the tape off of here. What are you doing, Betty White? Huh? Ray, Sandy, good morning, y'all. Hope y'all having a good day. Calvin Cooper, good morning. Yeah, still morning. Yep. Hope you're having a good one. Plywood's here. Where's Plywood? There he is. Hey, Plywood. Y'all having a good day? Just working on some table legs right now. Oh, I know what I need to do here. First of all, let's do it this way. Put you on here. Well, I actually still need another clamp. Grab me out a little clamp. Put it on the underside here, out of my way. Just do you this way so I don't stab myself in the gut. Yep, that'll work like that. And actually, I need to move these clamps down a little bit. Ooh. Yes, Madrano. Yes, this is that little side table. Yes, sir, it is. Starting to get hot in here now. And actually, I'll tell you what, I don't know if everybody got to see it yesterday. I'll show it again. Get over here with this message to go to her. Get sent. Okay. Yeah, this is the legs to it, Madrano, that I'm sanding on now. Here it is right here. Show everybody. That little table right there. I get the glare, it ain't looking so good, but that's where it's supposed to look like. I'm hoping mine will look like it. Of course, they probably used prime pine. You know, it didn't have any knots in it or anything like that. I'm just using regular old pine. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious on it myself. I'm anxious to see if it'll sell. That's my curiosity, to see if it'll sell. I was just going to make a video with it, but I figured the video would take me so damn long to shoot and then edit. Be a pain in the butt. I decided just to start doing it on live. If I can't get it done during live, then I'll finish it up with a video. We'll finish it up with some still shots, you know. Now do me one of those. You always see those little shorts on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. I don't really follow TikTok, but sometimes you'll see them on YouTube where they sit there and they're trying to. People will show you an onion and they snap their fingers and it's all cut up. I thought about doing it like that. Show all the pieces laying out, and then show me snap my fingers, and all of a sudden it's assembled. I think I'm gonna try that here before I get it completely assembled. It'll probably be pretty cool. Might get me some views. I don't know. Wishful thinking, maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try it though. Once I get it all sanded and ready to where because it goes together. It goes together with dowels. You don't put nails, screws, or nothing in this. It goes together with dowels. I gotta do some more sanding on that part right there. I had a cut that got too deep in. I had to sand that down quite a bit, so I gotta do some more sanding right here to kind of get that little dip in it right there out. Make it look like it's out anyway. Yeah. I'm no more of them. I think the legs I'm gonna leave natural, and the top I may make it dark, like provincial dark. Okay, so next bit would be. Oh, gotta get this end. I forgot about the end. I got that in. I didn't get this in. Right, so let me put some clamps back on this to hold it still for myself. Crafted by Ray. What's going on, Ray? How you doing this morning? Hope you're having a good morning. Yeah, I like the knots in wood as long as they're not blown completely out to where you got to try to repair them or something like that. But the natural look of wood, I love. I hate painted wood. I've always been that way. I used to do remodels and things like that, and go in and we'd tear the trim out if it was painted. But I love the natural look of painted, or not painted, but stained wood. Now you get into the darker stains, sometimes it don't look so good, but like oak stain, natural stain, things like that, where you see the grain real well and stuff like that. I'm getting ready to do me some. Well, I wouldn't say getting ready, but in the future, I'm gonna get me some of that unicorn spit, and that's what I want to do my doors over here with, and see how it turns out. I'm gonna do my doors with unicorn spit and do the different colors. I'm gonna do my Florida Gator colors, blue and orange, and see how that turns out. I'll just try to make this little table, see if I can do it. Working on it a little bit at a time here, wasting time. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of sanding on this end right here, get these evened up. Oh, so close. So close. It would have been so easier if I'd had a nice bandsaw to cut these on. It would have been a lot easier, better cuts. That one right there will be all right. All right, so now it will be to take them. We got to get my router table set up with a round over so I can round over all the edges a little bit, make them pretty. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do next. And it's going on 12 o'clock. How long have I been going? An hour and a half. And here for long, it'll be too damn hot to be out here. There's Van Lot. How you doing this morning, hon? Hope you're having a good day. Hope Mr. Van Lot's doing well. I'm sure he's probably busy doing something. For those who just came in on August the 1st, Saturday, Saturday night, 8 p.m., we're going to have a live giveaway. The more people that attend, the more giveaway I do. Some of my handmade items, things. I'd show them, but it'd take me so damn long to show them. I'd have to end my live with not getting anything else done. But yeah, there's the legs. That's what the legs are going to look like, other than getting around get them round over and smoothed out. And come on, play nicely here. Let that one get away from me. Also, I got to rip the cross member that goes in the center of it, but I can't crank the saw up or it kills my live. So I'll have to do all that after I get off here, which I won't be on here too much more longer. That way everybody can go get their things done today. I don't know if Old Path went live today or not. He wasn't on when I got on, and Grumpy had already gotten off, so I don't know. I don't know if he's back up to feeling well enough to do his lives yet or not. I meant to say something to him yesterday and didn't even think about it. I wonder if he has gone live. Let's just see. No, he's not live. I'm not stepping on his toes. I don't like stepping on toes. The only reason I went live is because there wasn't nobody else in the woodworking that was live. Oh, Lord. Here, I got to clean out my scrap, but I'm doing well, man. I'm doing very well. Thank you. Each day is getting better since I had that flu. Only thing is, it's still hot. Still hot. All right, so what we're going to do is I got to work on getting this set up. I'm going to have to take my grinder off the table so I can use my router table. So we're going to take this off of here, set it out of the way. Get this stuff out of here. Get this little block off here, as I won't need it right now. Blow a little bit of dust off over here. And I got to get under here and take it out of here. Oh, I gotta have this little Allen wrench. You know what? Out. Instead of doing that, let's just do it this way. Instead of bending over. Need to get me some Allen wrench T handles. Get a set of them. I have to go to Harbor Freight and get me a set one day. Okay. So now we got to change our bit. Let me find my bits. They're over here. And I'll need the wrench. It's going to be in here. That's my 1/4 inch for doing box hinges. Let's use this one. All right, we'll put it back in there. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Son of a bitch. Excuse my language. I'm actually gonna have to turn it around, turn the cage around like it's supposed to be. Phillips screwdriver. There's no good Phillips out here. I got this thing off Temu. I don't suggest you get one. Especially if you got a router that's got the button that holds it. It catches and don't allow you to go all the way up. And I got the kind that's self-rising, got the handle so you can adjust it. It don't stay adjusted. It lets it slip down. So I have to use a clamp. Once I get it to the height I want, I use one of my little clamps and put it on the screw device so it won't move. And the reason I had this turned around was so that I could reach everything without having to take it out, but I guess it just ain't gonna work that way for me. So we'll just put it back like it's supposed to be, like this, and not a big deal. And when I cut my table out for it, the only bit I had to do it was a large bit. I didn't have a small one, so when I cut it out, it fits fine, but the corners don't, or more radius in the corners than the radius of the table edges, corners. But yeah, tried saving a few bucks, which I couldn't afford the big expensive ones from Rockler or Woodcraft or anything like that. You see what I'm saying here? Is it won't let you see it? You can see it. It stops it from going up as high as I'd really like it to go to change the blade. If I could get it a little higher without that, I could get my 2 wrenches on it to change it. But I can't, so that's what we'll keep it at. All right, let's do it right there. But other than that, it's okay for what I paid for it. Didn't pay much. I think I paid like $25 or something for it. It'll do for what I'm, no more than what I'm doing. I'm not doing any heavy duty routing or anything like that. Maybe one day I'll have one of the good tables, maybe, but I can't fit large pieces of equipment in my shop. So I thought, well, this is the next best option. All right. Like that, and then we got the little handle here. You stick it and raise it up like so. And what I'll have to do is get my pieces. A bit here real quick, put this up so I don't misplace it, lose it. Get that fence all the way back out of the way. Get this out of the way for a second. Think about right there is where I want it. This is where I got to put this little clamp on that threaded piece, or it'll fall. It'll work its way down with the vibration. This is what I've talked about. Can't get to it without having to get under here. Like so. And then I'll give me a little piece, a test piece, check it, see if that's what I want. It's off. And let's try this, see what happens. Beautiful. Nice round edge. That's what I want on all my corners and my legs. It'll work out beautiful. All right, we're set up for that. Everybody all doing all right? Still got people here? Tina, good morning. How you doing? Nope, it's afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well today. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably going to have to remove some things here. Matter of fact, I don't need a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and get it put up real quick. Get it out of the way. I'm done with it. I don't really need to put that up. I'll need it here after a while, so we'll just set it over here out of the way. Get this put up. Put that down there. Move it over here like this. I'm going to put this up now. I don't need it no more. Oh, that's my one block I used. And I'm going to put this back in Out here. Screwdriver up. This stuff over here out of the way. Let's see how's it doesn't work here. Okay, so I'm good. I can get done like that without anything else being in the way. We are good to go. All right. I stand up. Okay, what's the deal with stand up? Tina P called some high stand up. Ah, that's funny. That's funny how it does that. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. I'm drier than the Sahara Desert in my mouth right now. And I'll be right back. You probably might be still be able to hear me. Get up here. We got tomatoes ready to pick. Yep. Let's pick that one real quick. That one come off there. And another one over here. Little cherry tomatoes. We've been growing. Grab something to drink here. Put some graphite on that door hinges. Get warm, people, get warm. See, it is 88 right now in here. The sun's getting ready to start hitting the roof here shortly. Storming in Mississippi. Well, when we're supposed to start getting weather again. We actually had a couple of dry days. It's just been hot, hot, hot. Well, they're saying tomorrow we're supposed to get some thunderstorms. Afternoon, evening thunderstorms tomorrow. So Sunday, same way. Monday, same way. Every day next week. So we'll be getting them afternoon thunderstorms again. The storming where you're at, Vanna? If she's still here. I know they're in Mississippi. Or are they? Is that right? They're in Mississippi, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Oh, that must be much better. Much better. All right, so we'll move this. We all be able to see it down here like this. The monster, you're in Washington, Spokane, right? If I remember right. I like warm weather, but when it gets excessively hot and that real feel starts getting up above 100, that's when it gets miserable. especially if there's no breeze. Sunny and 70 in hot Ohio. You lucky dog. Oh, good, I remembered. Yeah, sometimes our winters are even hot. Gets up in the upper 80s and stuff like that. All right, y'all. I got to get my safety glasses where I put them for this, and I actually think I'm gonna put earplugs in for this because this squealing little router, and as much as I got to do, I mean, damage to my ears is already done, but from all the years working construction, shooting nail guns, and right next to my head and everything else. I like these kind right here. I don't know if y'all have ever seen them. I like them. You don't have to pinch them or anything like that. They got a handle on them. Let's go the right way. And then you just twist it as you push it in. And they're these kind right here. You get them at Home Depot. Not too bad. I think I got 30 pair for, or is it 10 pair? 10 pair for, I think it was $10 or something like that. But I like them with little handles on them. I can twist them. I don't have. Whoa, I can't hear you. I can't hear nobody. All right, here we go. You might want to turn your volume down. The blade's getting dull. I'm going to do a new one. That's just through the shatter marks on there. Yeah, I'll do some hand sanding for that. It'll be all right. That's one. That's the chunk of spring coming out on me. Yep, I'm done. It won't take me. I believe. Look pretty darn good, I believe. Yeah, it's masterly shadow marks. I'm gonna have to take and just move out bits. That's all we had been for probably 8 years. And they're right over before it's cut. They've done me a good job. They've done me a good job. One more. And I'll quit making all these damn noise. All right. Woo. All right. We got those done. That'll run the mice off right there. Next to this. Let's go, man. mesmerized by routers. Taking a break from housework. All right. I thought about doing the ends, but I don't know if I should or not. I might just do a little hand sand and kind of smooth the edges over on those. So now it's just going to be some hand sanding and stuff. I don't want to do the sanding with this because that serious grip will seriously take the wood out if you ain't ready. I'll unplug you, I'll clean the mess up later. I got to get me some connectors. I think I might have something somewhere, but I got to look for it. I don't know exactly where it's at. Oh, you're way over there. Ooh, that's dirty. Let's see. Let's see what I got in here. Yeah, that's 80 grit. Let's go with 180. This old pad's about had it. Matter of fact, let's just get a new 180 pad. I don't need you in the corners. Get a new 180 pad. All right, what'll I do with you? I thought I had you right there. Oh, I know where they're at. Never mind. I forgot I put in the drawer over here. Oh yeah, much better. I about wore that one out. Actually, I wore it out. Those are some pretty good things too, right there. Got them off of Amazon. Like sand and sponge. That's what they look like. If you like using the sand and sponges, come with 5 of each, 80, 180, or 80, 120, 180, 240, and 320. 5 of each. Can't remember how much I paid for them though right now. Duragold sand flex sanding sponges, 2-sided Duracut sanding sponges. They're pretty cool. I like them. I can go over the round edges and stuff, and not with the hard block. Stuff like that. Oh. Things like this. They're real nice. I got out of my mind once and never got back in plywood. Madrano, I don't know exactly what you're talking about as far as a climb cut or a push cut. I cut them with a jigsaw. The legs, I marked them on my 1x12. I started the first one, I started cutting it with a skill saw, doing what cuts I could with the skill saw, then finishing up with the jigsaw. Then I just decided to be much easier with the jigsaw. I cut much faster with the jigsaw that way. Get you off now, my eyes are sweating. I mean, the grain is running this way. You'd have to have something. It's 25 inches tall, so And I didn't want to try two-piecing the legs or anything like that. With the router table, I'm going against the spin. I always go against the spin. To me, it's kind of dangerous to go with the spin because it can grab and sling and you get yourself hurt. And that's what I was taught years ago in shop class in high school. So go against the spin. Just keep a good grip on the piece and go against it. Now, when I start out, I'll start in just a little bit and take off, and then I'll back up just to clean that edge off instead of trying to start right at the edge so I don't hit a part of the end that I don't want to hit. That's the only time I'll go with the spin. Yeah, it's because it's just reversed. It's mirrored. That's why you're seeing that. It's just like everything else you see. You see what I'm doing is actually backwards to what you're seeing. That's the way when you're watching lives and videos and stuff like that, you see it backwards to what I'm actually doing. It's like right here, that's my right hand. To you, it probably looks like I'm using my left hand. Okay, I can take these out now. That bothers me. I can't hear nothing. Yeah. I mean, you're better. You've got more control because it makes you have a better grip on things. You hold on to it like that. Because if you don't hold on to it good, it's going to throw it. And you don't want that to happen. I've had it happen before. I'll run that palm sander over the sides of these. I'm more worried about the corners right now. Getting them taken care of. Smoothed out, especially the ones that chattered. That might take some work there. And I got to do all this before I put it together, or I'll never be able to get them sanded right. And possibly mess up the table by sanding on it when it's assembled. So it's not going to take much to take that chatter out of it. Pine's pretty soft. I already took that chatter out of it right there. Yeah, a little bit more sanding on it. It's a lighter grit or dark, or yeah, lighter grit. This is 180. I'll go up to the 220 and then make it really nice. After I do this, just matter of fact, my arm will get tired after a while, and I'll need to hit the edges here. All I used was 80 on that, and I'll need to hit it with the 320 or at least 240. I have to see exactly what, I can't remember what all grits are in that. So that when I put the stain on it, the edge, your end grains and side grains don't darken too much versus the side of your piece. It's always wise that when you sand something, you've got an end grain showing, to sand it with a 2 or 3 grits higher, so it closes closes it up more and it don't soak up as much. And also, if you have sealer, put it on before you stain it also. And I don't have any sealer. I mean, I've got shellac, but I don't like putting shellac on then trying to stain. It don't work right. Not for me anyway. Like everybody, I know everybody loves this, sanding. It's the best part of the job, sanding. But it's the part that makes it look so good. I take it in the house, but the wife would yell at me, so I go do it in the air conditioning. She get mad at me, bringing all that sawdust in there. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks nice. That one looks real good there. See if I can make them all look that good. Nice and smooth, clean. Oh, wow. And all I gotta do is sand the sides real good. Did that edge. And I'm sure I'll have to do that again once I take the foam sander across the sides and get that down like I want it. I'll probably have to get them ends again, I'm sure. Because I'll flatten them out again. All right, Ray, Sandy, y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay cool. Of course, you're up there at 70 degrees. Of course, you're going to stay cool. Lucky dog. Down here sweating like a prostitute at church. And you're up there just a. They get it every once in a while, though. I know I lived in Indiana for years, in my 30s and 40s, and framing houses. It gets hot there in that Midwest, whatever they want to call it there. I guess they consider Ohio Midwest, do they? It's Ohio. I think that's about where it ends. The Midwest after Pennsylvania and all that's considered Eastern. I think. I don't know. I slept during geometry. Actually, I slept during all the classes. I don't know how I managed to pass. But I did. Oh, this is back breaking. I gotta get me one of those things to make me sit straight. I'm a bad habit of slouching when I'm doing stuff like this. Anybody else do that? You get to working and all of a sudden you like bent over doing this shit like this. Bad habit, really bad habit. I get to working and I forget about it and I'll just right down into my work and really bad habit. Like yeah, I just did it again, not even sitting there talking about it, still did it. I have my glasses on, I can't see shit. They even have people here still. I got 9 people still hanging around. That's cute. That's cute. 12:42. I'll probably stop this about 1 o'clock. Yeah, it'll be a little over 2.5 hours. Well, I appreciate it, Tina, you hanging around. I know this is pretty boring and it's starting to get hot out here, so in a little bit I'll probably go in and get me some to eat for lunch. Eat me a snack and cool off for a little bit. Come back out here this evening when the sun quits beating on the side of the shed. It'll get a little over 100 in here today, I'm sure. I'm gonna do my best the first of the month, shortly after, try to get my damn wire. And I may end up doing what I was talking about the other day about getting a generator set up out there. Build me a little shelter around it to where I don't hear the sound coming through that little window right there. Because I can run my whole house on that generator, so I know it'll handle this shed. And I can run 8 hours on the house on it, and that's running the AC, everything. So I know it would handle an AC and my tools, everything for a few hours out here. Just need to change the oil and everything in it before I do that. Yeah, I'll do that. This was shattered real bad. So this is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, so. Hey, not so. How you doing, brother? Good to see you popping in here. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing the boring part. Yeah, I probably will here shortly, Tina. It's starting to get warm in here and everything, and I know this is the boring part of the process. Once I get it done, I'll probably just end up doing a video on the rest of the assembly when I do the dowels and everything like that. That way everybody keeps updated on the build. Everybody's interested in the build anyway. I think it's going to look pretty cool when I get done with it. I'm anxious to have it done. Friday and Saturday are 16-hour days, so you won't be able to make it Saturday night. That sucks. And the reason I picked Saturday night is because normally BB's not live. Because it's fight night. And nobody else had anything scheduled. Well, somebody had something scheduled, but it was earlier than 8 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, you and me both there, brother. You and me both. But you know the thing about it, if you don't do it, you do it right, the end result changes. So you got that. You want a half-ass looking job? Well, do a half-ass sanding job. So that's why I say it here. I'll probably end up stopping here in just a little bit. Because this is the worst part of it, and this part I'm doing right now, I really can't do with a palm sander, because it would take so much wood away and make it look wavy. And my bit was dull, my router bit was dull, so it caused chatter marks. So I got to do it by hand and get the chatter marks gone and get that round over nice and smooth. And then I'll have to sand the sides with there I go slouching again. The palm sander, and then I'll probably have to hit the corners again because it might make it look like there's a line around there, So it is what it is. But it'll be worth it in the end. I think it's going to be a really cool looking project when I'm done. And hopefully it'll sell well. And sell quickly, because I'm only going to make one. And if it sells quickly, then I'll know, all right, I need to make a couple. And then I may even try doing where I try cutting legs out on my little belt, on my little bandsaw. I don't know if my bandsaw can handle it or not. But it don't cut straight lines real well. So it may just be cut a bunch of legs, do all the sand and the stuff, and get everything done on that. And go from there. Which I mean, right now I'm just trying to get some things made up to for the fall type sales that we're going to have out here when the weather starts going down just a little bit. which hell, that won't be till like November, damn near Thanksgiving, if it even starts cooling off by then. Our winter usually don't hit us until late January, February. And sometimes we don't even get winter. Sometimes our winters only exist of 40-degree weather. That's it. We never hit freezing. We get frost, and that's it. Mr. Old Path, how you doing today, brother? Shalom, shalom. Have you not been going live recently? I mean, I hope I'm not stepping on your toes by going live at, late mornings. It's a side table, Tina. Hang on, I'll show you a picture of what it's going to look like. I've got a picture of what this is what it's going to look similar, basically what it's going to look like. That's why I'm doing all the hand sand and stuff, because I can't really do it with the palm sand. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Old Path. I know I hadn't been seeing you on live right after the times that Grumpy had been, so I'm saying prayers for you, Mr. Old Path. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's going to look sharp when I'm done. Now that one there they've made it out of something that didn't have knots in it, so I don't know what it's made out of. Mine's made out of pine. It's not the select pine because it's got knots in it. And then my top, I'm gonna make it dark. And it's only, the top's only 11 1/4 by 11 1/4. It's only as wide as a piece of 1 by 12. So that's my top, and I do it with the dark and wipe it off immediately, and it won't be quite as dark as, leaving it on there and let it sit. You just wipe it on and wipe it off immediately, the excess, and you should be able to show the grain and how this has got kind of like some dark color to it here. You'll be able to see all that distinction in it when I get done. I got to run that through the router yet too. I'm gonna round the corners off on it. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Old Path. I hate when my fellow woodworkers and stuff are not doing well. I'd rather see you out there doing things than feeling bad. I had that flu, buddy. Oh man, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of being meticulous with this, Tina. Get all this sanding done, doing it by hand. So I want this thing to look really nice, clean, smooth lines and stuff. Because when you put the stain to it, if there's imperfections, they will show. That grain will show everything. And it's like this piece here has got this color, dark coloring in the legs and stuff like that. And when I put that natural stain to it, those will really stand out and look really sharp. Yeah, I know that. I tried that before, and been having a live and a storm roll up and it beat on top of this old metal shed. They couldn't hear me. They could hear that rain, but they couldn't hear me. And that's even with my noise canceling mics. That one got turned around. Shit. Come on now, get back on the flip. There you go. Must have hit it on something. I cut each one separately, Madrano. Each one of these boards I cut separately. I took my first one and I used it to mark each one out. And then did you see me when I had them all taped together? Had them taped together and clamped together, and I sanded them, the ends and the sides like this, all sanded them all at the same time to try to get them all smoothed together. So they're all pretty close to the same. And they're not exactly. I mean, it's not CNC cut, but I cut everything with a jigsaw. The first one I tried cutting with a skill saw, cutting down to my corners, what I could cut with a skill saw. Now I just figured that's going to be just as quick with a jigsaw, just do it all with a jigsaw. And that's what I did. Yeah, I don't have anything that would be able to do it. You know, I'd have to have a 25-inch piece of 1x12, and then stack 4 of them together, mark one out, and then try to cut it. I don't have anything that would be able to do that. I wish I did. My bandsaw wouldn't be able to handle that. That little cheap Ryobi 9-inch bandsaw, hell, it can barely cut anything thin. There's a guy, seen it again last night. He sold it. It's got a Rikon 14-inch for sale for $475. Looks brand new. Been well taken care of in the shop up here in Jacksonville. $475. I'm almost tempted to go get a damn loan. Give me a $600 damn loan to buy it. And where I'd put it, I don't know. I'd have to get rid of something. And I don't know if it's a setup or whatever, you know. But I didn't think it'd last very long. I thought I'd seen it before. I didn't think it'd last very long, but I seen it again last night. We was talking about that the other day, man. It'd be nice if I had enough money. I just buy a lot of these good tools that people use. Jet lathe. There's a Jet, one of them belt sanders. The guy's got one of them for sale for like $500 or $600, something like that. 25-inch wide. For a good price, look good. Show a little video of it running, and they run a piece of wood through it, sanded just fine. I guess they're either upgrading or just getting out of the woodworking business or something. Not exactly sure. But it'd be great to have the money to buy stuff like that and either repurpose it, you know, go through it, make sure everything worked properly, clean it up, repaint it, do whatever you got to do to make it look like it's brand new, and then sell it. We was talking about that, I think it was yesterday when we was on live. But somebody was saying something about it. They knew somebody that did that, or they had a page that they did that. And there might even be somebody up in Jacksonville that does that. I do not know. It'd be a good way to upgrade your tools. You know, if you got good tools and you just want to upgrade just a little bit. Get some good tools, and what you got are still good enough to use, sell them. I know tomorrow Jet's giving away that having that drawing for that Jet dust collector, that WTB Woodworking they're out of Pennsylvania. You've got to sign up on their webpage and giving away a Jet. I think it's 1100 or 1100 dust collector tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Having the drawing. Well, I wish I could throw nails out there on that road and give them guys flat tires, quit tearing the damn gravel road up. What is this? Hey, Pope. Yeah, Pope. What you want to we was talking about that? Talking about doing that, repurposing tools, going through them and stuff. You seen a guy that had a web page or something like that? Beer Grooves. Hope y'all having a good day. I won't be on here much longer, y'all. Actually, I wasn't planning on being on here much longer than I am right now. Just starting to get warm out here. Well, I had a long piece of, I had about a 6 foot piece of 1x12, and I started cutting them. And all these are out of one piece of 1x12, like so much like that when I cut them out of it. So I got 4 legs out of that one piece of 1x12. I first cut my top out of it, which is 11 1/4 by 11 1/4. And then, here's my scrap pieces that's left over out of that 1x12. That's the scraps that are left out of it. And then what I'll do is my cross member pieces I'm going to put in it. I'm going to rip out of this piece and out of this piece. And then they'll be half lapped in the center. And the top, when we go to put the top together, the legs will go on, like this is how they'll go on here like this. Sticking in just a little bit from the edge. Of course, I got to round over the edges on this. And then it's put together with a dowel pin here in the center. Here. And then the cross member piece will be down here in the center of this, and put together with a dowel. No nails, no screws, no nothing. Just glue and dowels. I'm sorry I don't have a better picture of it. That's the only picture it had that I'm looking off of. I was thinking I can't remember who it was. Yeah, it's going to look nice when I'm done. And then I'm going to leave the legs, once I get them all done and sanded down, they're going to get stained with a natural stain. And the top I'm going to do with Provincial. But when I do it with the Provincial, as soon as I put it on, I'm wiping it right back off so that it don't get really super dark. I don't want it to set and just soak completely in. Because I've got that, or I've got a dark, what is that other one? A special walnut, which is a little bit lighter. Matter of fact, I'll take a piece of this stuff, like this piece right here. I'll sand it down good, basically like I would that top. I'll sand it down real good, and then put me a piece of tape down the middle of it. One side I'll do with that special walnut, one side I'll do with the Provincial, wiping it off just as soon as I put it on, and then see which one I like better. you know, just a test to see. But you know, like I was saying a while ago, I'm not going to be able to do all this here today, get this done, because I'm getting ready to go back in the house. Just getting in here, getting damn near 100 degrees in here now. It's not bothering me so much right now because I'm able to kind of sit and I'm not working my butt off sanding. I'm just sanding, and I can't do this inside. And wife would kill me. But what I'll do is I'll end up doing a follow-up video showing the assembly of this. But I do want to do that to where my parts are laying out right there. Once I get everything sanded, and then I'll do like snap my fingers, and then it's like stained, and then I'll do like snap my fingers, and it's assembled. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that'll get me some look. I think that'd be pretty cool to do just something different. You see the people do it with cutting up the vegetables and cutting apples and things like that. They're sitting there looking at it and trying to do this because they've seen it happen on the video. Then the husband comes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And you know, and the next thing you know, they're both doing it. And it still ain't working, but I think I'm gonna try it. I think it'd be pretty cool, Paul. You ain't seen nobody else do it in woodworking, have you? I haven't. So we'll see. Oh, wait a minute. I put the wrong one down. Oh, this is the one I was looking. I put it in the wrong place. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So it'll be follow up. You know, everybody will get to see this when I'm done with it. But yeah, the legs I'm gonna leave their natural color. And when I put that natural on it, these darker veins and stuff in it look real cool. And I still got to sand the sides of them, do some more. So it's gonna be a few days before I'm completely done with it, because I'm gonna be real meticulous on how these legs look before I start putting it together. I've got to. I don't want it. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I'm up to 204. Cool. As long as it stays above 200, I'm good. I hope it stays there until I do my giveaway. That's next Saturday. Not this Saturday, not tomorrow. The following Saturday, August 1st. Yeah, no. I got enough stuff right now. I mean, it'd be cool to have something small, but I see them on Facebook all the time. You know, people selling them for $100, $150. But I really don't. I don't have the space for one right now. I don't know that I'll ever have space for one, because I can't afford to have anything bigger than what I got right here. I'd have to make something to where it got hid, to where I could pull it out. You know, like maybe underneath here, it's set under here, then I could pull it out, use it for what I need to use it for, and then put it back underneath out of the way or something. I'd have to get inventive. I'd have to have the Einstein come out in me, and I don't know if he still lives there or not. Yeah, they drop them because people don't watch. You gotta watch 3 minutes and make a comment. And that locks you in. You'll know it'll drop you. That tends to be the rule. But I think I'm gonna hop on here, go inside, get me some lunch, cool off first, then get me some lunch, and I'll probably get back out here this evening. I appreciate every one of you. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here and putting up with my dullness and watching this. It'll come together and it'll look real good when I get done with it. I just can't take no more of this heat right now, and it's fixing to get really hot in here. That sun's just now starting to hit the building. And If anybody, oh, I forgot to do this. Anybody want to do sticker trade? Or you want a sticker, you don't have stickers, that's fine. If you want a sticker, email me. I'll put this up here real quick. Make sure I'm doing this right. You get fat fingers when I'm typing. Yeah, there we go. Send me an email with your name and address, and I'll send you a sticker. I got several left still. If you don't have stickers, that's fine and dandy. If you just want a sticker, that's cool. But you swap stickers, or I'll send you a sticker. Yeah, I got a big old bottle of Smart Water. That stuff does me real good. Makes me feel good too. That's what I've been getting when I go mow my lawns and stuff. Yep, have to watch 3 minutes and leave a message. Even if it's just say hi. That's all. Just as long as you leave a message, that locks you in. So I've been told. I haven't read that anywhere or nothing like that, but that's what I've been told. So, by people that are smarter than me. But yeah, Madrano. I mean, it's gonna be a couple days before I get it completely done. Like I said. Yeah, I hear you, Pope. I'll tell you what, and it's up to y'all. Heather B makes them. That's who made mine, and she gave me a good price on doing it. Now, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been seeing her around as much as I used to. I don't know if things are getting bad for her or having a hard time or what, but she's the one that made them for me and gave me a really good price. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. I appreciate you, every one of you, and just keep an eye out on my channel. I'll do updates on this real soon. Yep, love each and every one of you, and everybody have a great day. And I'm sure we'll see each other again here real soon. Okay, Madrano, I'll get it here just shortly, buddy. Everybody take care.